Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So today it's going to be a bit of a different video. I know that quote is used quite a lot, but it is for me anyway here. Today is going to be a draw my life video. I know what you're thinking, Sean, that was so 2010, but hear me out. I have lived quite full on life for my 23 years, so I've hoped to capture the best of it for you guys. The drawings aren't the best, the film of the drawings aren't the best either, but the story's great, so I hope you enjoy it and let me know what you think in the comments down below. So let's start from right at the beginning. I was born on Friday the 7th of April 1995, I feel I was saying that, in a seaside town called Eastbourne, which is in Sussex, which obviously Sussex, you think Brighton, it's not too far from there, and yes, it's in the southeast of England. If you're watching internationally, I've made it. Yeah, so in the south of England. Interesting fact, Eastbourne is nearer to France than Scotland. So there's your lesson for the day. I am the youngest of 3 children. I have 2 older sisters called Charlotte and Claire. Although they are quite considerably older than me. Charlotte's 10 years older than me, and Claire's 7 years older than me. I would say I'd get on better with Claire out of 2 of them, probably because we're that bit closer in age. But yeah, I think we get on pretty well. Quite close family, so yeah, they're my siblings. I used to have a dog, but no longer. So just the 2 sisters, and I have a few nieces and nephews nowadays. So let's talk about the first milestone in my life, of note really, and that was starting school, infant school to be precise. It was literally across the road from my house, and I still speak to classmates and people to this day, 20 years later. 2004 and 2005 were particularly bad years for my family, because that's when we lost my mum to cancer. I'm not going to go into too much detail or too specific, because they don't know I'm making this video, my family, so I'm not sure how appropriate it is to talk about it or delve into something like that. But yeah, they were particularly bad years for my family, those 2 years. So a year or so after, we went to Disneyland, Florida, and we done all the main parks, Universal Studios, Animal Kingdom. And I remember we went out for a meal one day, and we went to the Ponderosa, I think it was called, and there was these big Americans, bellies bulging out of their trousers, and it amused my dad because they were eating jelly and ice cream for their breakfast, and that's a vivid memory I have from there. But yeah, I love Florida, looking back on some of the pictures, and I hope to go there again soon. As I spoke about before, I want to do travelling and visiting America is probably one of the top places on my list. But yeah, as I digress, going back to Florida, yeah, it was great, and we met like all the characters as you do, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Donald Duck, all of the legends of Disney, and we watched The Lion King, I believe it was, which was very good. So yeah, I recommend to anyone visit Disneyland, Florida. So from there, then I started secondary school. Again, it was quite local to where I lived. It was quite an up and down 5 years for me. It started well, made lots of new friends from different schools as you do, and got to know people who I didn't really know, but obviously was around my age, but didn't know because going to different schools. So I would say the first 2 years of secondary school were quite good for me. Yeah, I got on okay. As I said, made lots of friends. And then it was probably the last 3 years that wasn't great. I got picked on, or I suppose you could call it bullying, quite a lot. And that sort of probably started my antisocial attitude, if you like. Me withdrawing from people, me not having the confidence for people. I suppose you could say that had a lot to do with it. So as I finished secondary school and completed my GCSEs, I done okay. Probably in the middle of the road, not too good, not too bad. I then got a place at my local college where I done a motor vehicle repair. Even to this day now, I'm not sure why I done that. It never really interested me at all, really. The sort of manual labour side, I don't really get on with that. I'm more academic, I would say, than manual labour. Not that I'm against people that do it, I just think that that's not for me. Hence why I'm doing video production now, really. Anyway, I digress a bit there, but yes, I done motor vehicle mechanics for about 18 months. I'm amazed that I passed the first year with that. I think the tutors was as well. So yeah, I passed the first year with that, and then I started the second year. Again, I wasn't really sure why I started it, but I think probably because I passed the first year, that's why I continued to do it. But yeah, again, I wasn't interested. I found myself sort of skipping a lot of the lessons and not going, and then about halfway through the year on that course, we mutually agreed that it wasn't going to achieve anything, so I stopped doing that. And then about 6 months later, I went back to a different course at the college, and that's where the anxiety got worse, I suppose you could say. And yes, I didn't finish anything at college after then, which was disappointing looking back on it now, but I've got lots of opportunity to do great stuff like I'm doing now, so it's not too bad at the end of the day. And now, this is really where the anxiety come in and got bad. I was at a football match. I used to be a season ticket holder of Brighton and Hove Albion, and then I used to go along with my dad. And all of a sudden, this one time, we took our seats, as we usually would, waiting for the football to start. And just out of nowhere, I didn't feel right. I mean, it's never happened to me before. I didn't know what was going on. I just sort of, it sounds silly, but I just sort of found the staging closing in on me, like I was being, well, claustrophobic, I suppose you could say. And as this never happened to me before, I didn't know what was going on. I mean, it was a bit frightening, to be honest with you. But then probably about 2 or 3 weeks later, things kept happening to me similar. So we went to see the doctor, and that's when it all come to light, I suppose, that I had social anxiety and arachnophobia, which was strange because only 2 or 3 weeks before I was at the football fine. So it all was a bit odd to me, but that's where the main thing started with the anxiety, and then I've been to things to try and help with that, but really it's stuck with me since. And yeah, I just tried to do my best to work around it, really, and hope things will get better eventually. I'm sure they will. It's just a matter of waiting. You can't sort of rush these things, I've discovered, even no matter how much you want to. Now this brings me to where I am today, in October 2018. So my plan is to produce more videos to try and help grow the channel. Hopefully if we could get up to 20,000 subscribers by this time next year, that would be great. I want to start my weight loss program that I've signed up to, and I will be posting weekly uploads on that, giving you updates on how I'm getting on, because I've got quite a bit of weight to shift, which won't be easy, but I'm under no illusions about that. But then again, if you see me doing it, you can do it yourselves if that's what you need to do. I hope that you can be motivated by me and continue to follow my journey on YouTube. I'm sure we can do great things together, you and me, this little old 23-year-old with a camera, and who knows where this journey might land up. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is thank you for supporting my channel so far. I know I've not been the best at uploading videos recently, but that's changing now. I've got my office / editorial suite back, aka my dad's spare room, so hopefully now I can get knuckled down and producing some great videos for you to watch. And you can see on the whiteboard my 5-point plan, so hopefully that comes to fruition. One last thing to say is thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. I will put my links down below where you can do so if you wish. And don't forget to tune in next week. Thanks for watching, guys.